There are two types of business owners, those who are busy and those who want to be busy. Toast is designed for both, with tools to keep you humming and help turn grind into growth. That's how you turn busy into business. Toast, built for busy.
Good evening, everyone. It's time for game number 2. The winner of this game is going to the state tournament. It's that simple. Cannon Falls won the flip. They're the home team. And so LeSueur-Henderson will start the game at the plate. Tyler Myers, who just ended the last game, throwing over the last, he threw the 6th, the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th innings. And threw, by my count, 52 pitches, 40 of them strikes. He had 6 strikeouts, and he only allowed, he only allowed 1 hit those 4 innings. So he was very good. And Tyler will start this game. Cole Rapp will be his battery mate. At first base is Jack Shapersky. At second base is Ryan Yelming. Shortstop Abram Tennyson. Evan Miller is the third baseman. Schoenfelder's out in left field today in this game. Center fielder Micah Nelson. Grady Myers is in right field. LeSueur-Henderson will have pretty much the same lineup. Leading off is going to be Colton Wilson, the second baseman. Had a couple of infield hits in the first game. Again, the winner of this game goes to the state tournament. That's simple. This is what Bombers wanted to do. In the first game, it wasn't easy. They won it by a score of 6-3 in 9 innings. And we get ready for game number 2 here. And Tyler Myers is still on the hill. Let's see if a little 10-minute or so break between games. Let's see, we got done at 7:22, and it's not quite 7:50, right? So the first pitch is going to be delivered here. It looks like at about 7:49 in this second game. Wilson against Myers. He was 0 for 2 against Myers. He was 2 for 3 against Yelming. Ryan Yelming started the first game, went the first 5 innings. It was 3-3 when he left the game, so Tyler Myers got the win in the first game. And Wilson steps in, and actually they're going to start this just to make me a liar. Well, maybe not. The left-handed hitter steps in. The stirrup socks. And it's for all the marbles. The pitch is fouled back, 0-1. 0-1 to Colton Wilson. This guy's got some wheels. Couple of infield hits in the first game. In that third baseman back, I'd be tempted if I had his wheels to lay down a bunt for a hit. Doesn't take much with his wheel. Pitch is a bouncer in the dirt, and it's 1-1. And you got to wonder about not quite a half hour between the last pitch and the first pitch of the next game, and Myers doing both. As Tyler rocks and delivers. And he missed. It's 2-1. Two and 1 the count to the left-handed hitting leadoff hitter for LeSueur-Henderson. That ball's hit to second. Second baseman will throw him out at first. Yelming to Shapersky. And that brings up Peyton Littlejohn. Shortstop. Was a pitcher the first game and the first, 9 innings. He threw 9 innings and threw 113 pitches, 75 strikes, struck out 9 Bombers. The pitch is popped up, 0-1. Against Myers. He only batted 1 time and struck out. That ball's hit very well and might be out of here. Going back is the left fielder. It's off the fence, and he's going to have himself a double. Boy, he didn't miss a home run by much. Gugelsberg is up next. Corbin. He's the third baseman. With one out and a runner at second base. Again, Tyler Myers in the last game threw 52 pitches. As he delivers, ball is called. Looked like a strike. It's 1-0. It looked like it was right down Broadway. Umpires switch positions here. The base is now one of the bases is now behind. We have 3 umpires here in this section championship game. Winner goes to state next week. As Gugelsberg steps in. 1-0 count. Runner at second with one out. Myers glances to second base. The pitch. Strike. 1-1. Gugelsberg steps back in. He's right on top of the plate. Right-handed hitter. Against the righty Tyler Myers, who's a junior. He kicks and fires. That ball's hit well. Center fielder Nelson goes back, and catches it. That will advance the runner to third. As it comes into the cutoff man, gets by him, but it's not going to advance Mr. Littlejohn. Again, I'm impressed by this LeSueur-Henderson team. They make productive outs. That's exactly what he wanted to do. I mean, he'd rather get a hit, but at minimum, he moved him over to third. So the cleanup hitter steps in, the right fielder, Jack Miller, was hit by a pitch the last time he saw Tyler Myers. Swing and a miss, it's 0-1. 0-1 to count to Jack Miller, runner at third now. So a wild pitch makes it a 1-0 LeSueur-Henderson lead. Swings, gets a piece of it, 0-2. So Tyler Myers is a pitch away from getting out of this first inning mini jam. Runner at third, 2 outs. Taps the plate a couple of times. Shadows creeping over the infield here at Gross Park in Waterville. And he missed with the next offering. It's 1-2. 1-2, the count to the cleanup hitter for the LeSueur-Henderson Giants. Trying to pick up their 17th win and head to the state tournament next week. It would be win number 19 if the Bombers could pull it off. Or maybe it'd be 20. Ball's popped up. They're giving chase, and Schoenfelder makes a great catch in left field. Boy, he just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming and kept coming and had to fight off that sun coming out of the west. And guess what? They do pick up a hit. It was a double, but no run score. And a runner was left in scoring position here in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning with no score. Now the Bombers, I think, are looking for win number 20 here in game number 2 of the championship round of Section 2AA. Winner takes all.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Well, on the hill for LeSueur-Henderson here today in game number 2. If I can see his number here. We didn't get lineup cards or nothing. It's called working on the fly. I believe this is Caleb Sullivan. He's a sophomore, right-hander. Grab my binoculars and see if I can catch his number here. And that's his number. So Sullivan is pitching, the sophomore right-hander. And remember, the winner, if LeSueur-Henderson wins this game, that's a lot of pressure put on a sophomore, get to the state tournament, so I'm guessing he must be really good. Micah Nelson did score in the 9th inning of the last game. He was safe on an error. He was 0 for 4 prior to that, and the pitch is swung on, and it's popped up. It's a flare, and the first baseman catches it in shallow right field. That'll bring up Jack Shapersky, the first baseman for the Bombers. Wears number 20 in his uniform. He is a junior. Swinging a red bat in the pitch. Fouls it off, 0-1. I don't know if Bucky and the coaching crew told him they had a lot of strikeouts looking at that first game. Let's get up there and swing the bats, boys. As he fouls off the next pitch, 0-2, and the first 2 batters have done nothing but swing the bat here. 0-2 the count, 1 out in the bottom of the first inning. Winner goes to state. The pitch is a chopper, and the sophomore pitcher races to the first base bag for the second out. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Ryan Yelming, who hit a 2-run homer in the first game. He also had an RBI single in the 9th inning, so he ended up knocking in 3 of their 6 runs. The pitch, it's called a ball, 1-0. Yelming swinging a teal bat. As the righty's next offering is too low. It's 2-0. With 2 outs, nobody on. I know I'd be careful with him if I'm pitching against him. He throws ball 3. So a 3-0 count here in the first inning. 2 down. And a 4-pitch walk. They weren't going to give him anything to hit. Tyler Myers, the pitcher, will step in. He was the winning pitcher of the first game. Through the last 4 innings and threw 52 pitches. Our pitch count's a service of Nelson Insurance. When your insurance counts, when doesn't it? They're the place to go. And there's a strike. 0-1 the count to Tyler Myers. Traditionally, Class 2A goes up to St. Cloud to play their state tournament games. Beautiful facility up there. It's a bit of a drive, though. And the pitch up high. 1-1 to count. I'm sure if the Cannon Falls Bombers win, we'll be there. But they got to win this game. It's what you fight for all season. Get a chance, and both teams have the chance right here in the pitch. Outside. 2-1 is the count to Tyler Myers with a runner at first and 2 down. You're tuned to KDHL-AM, Faribault, Minnesota, Town Square Media Station. The pitch. It's a high flare to left field. It's going to drop in. Just a flare hit to left field. to put runners at first and second with 2 outs. And Grady Myers steps in. He's the senior right fielder.
Will Montgomery, number 1, running at first base.
Will Montgomery goes in to run. For Myers, courtesy runner, as Grady Myers steps in. The righty's pitch, strike. 0-1. Caleb Sullivan on the hill. Next offering. Misses. 1-1. 1-1 to count to the right-handed hitting right fielder with 2 outs and 2 on. We're on the bottom of the first with no score. And he hit him right in the elbow. So bags are juiced with 2 outs. That'll bring up Abram Tennyson. Tennyson playing shortstop in this game. In the first game, Abram scored one of the runs, but he struck out 3 times. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. A hit here would give the Bombers a lead if it's a solid one. He fouls the next pitch off. 1-1. 1-1 is the count. Beautiful night. And the pitch is a strike. 1-2 to Tennyson. Again, you don't want to strike out looking here. You got the bags juiced with 2 outs. Attack the ball. And he strikes out. 1 strikeout for the sophomore, the last one of the inning. No hits, no runs. They left the bags juiced when the inning came to a close. Oh my. And there were no errors. 1 inning in the book. We have a scoreless tie as we go to the top of the second. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the order for the Giants of LeSueur-Henderson here in Waterville, Section 2AA Championship Baseball.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
Joe Lewis leads off this inning. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Tyler Myers threw 13 pitches in the first inning, 9 of them strikes. He did not have a strikeout. As he rocks and delivers. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Lewis, the catcher. In the first game, he had 1 hit and 4 trips. That ball's hit right to the shortstop who dives to his left and makes the stop. Abram Tennyson on the catch. Evan Hoffman, the third baseman, steps in. Wears number 5 on his uniform. 3 straight have now been retired by Myers since giving up the 1-out double to Littlejohn. And the pitch is fouled off, 0-1. Myers threw 52 pitches in the first game, so he's, got around 50 or 60 in him. If they want to let him go that long. That ball's popped up. Coming in is Nelson and makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring up the designated hitter.
Now batting, number 6, designated hitter, Dalton Wilson.
Dalton Wilson, he's a junior. He's listed as an outfielder. The pitch is hit toward left field. Left fielder goes to his left in the shade. It's going to be reach up, and it's not going to be caught up against the fence. He's got himself a 2-out double. A 2-out double. He had to run long ways to try and catch that, did Schoenfelder. He's out there. Lucas Olson played left in the first game. So the left fielder comes in now. Luke Miller, a senior. Where's number 8 on his uniform? They're having trouble with the intercom system here with the catcher and the coach. They had to get that fixed. My, how times have changed. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1 to Miller. Runner at second, 2 outs. They had a runner at third with 1 out. And did not score in the, actually with 2 outs and did not score in the first inning. That ball is a nice save by Rapp in the dirt. It's 1-1. 1-1 to the right-handed hitting left fielder. Number 9 hitter on deck. Myers is open to end the inning right here. The pitch swings at some high cheese, and it's 1-2. The flag is nearly straight down on the flagpole, the straightaway center field. Fluffs out every once in a while with a breeze. It's a beautiful night. The lights are on here in Waterville. The pitch. Ooh, he almost hit him. That was awfully close. 2-2 the count. That was right at the head, too. 2-2. Just don't want to throw him something to get in with 2 strikes here. And he didn't. It was in the dirt, and we had a 3-2 count. Top of the order's coming up. He'd rather not see them with guys on base, I'm guessing. So this is a big pitch here early in the second game. Again, winner takes all in this game. They go to state. Section 2 AA representative. Bombers were the 1 seed when this tournament started. LeSueur-Henderson was the 2nd seed when this tournament started. The pitch. Strike 3 called. He watched it go by. First strikeout for Myers in this game. And there was 1 hit, no runs, a runner left in scoring position. And we go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be 7-8-9 for Cannon Falls. They left the bags juiced last inning. See if we can get some runs this
Minnesota
inning.
Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit MinnesotaCoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
Summer savings are heating up at Cashwise Foods. This week, pick up Just Fair chicken breasts or tenders, 14 to 18-ounce packages, just $4.99. Fresh 16-ounce strawberries are only $2.99. And don't miss this week's item of the week, a dozen Food Club large eggs for just 49 cents with a digital coupon. Stock up and save big and make the most of summer meals with fresh deals from Cashwise.
From the Cashwise Foods.
Well, Sullivan threw 17 pitches in the first inning, 10 of them strikes for LeSueur-Henderson. Left the bags juiced. As Cannon Falls will have 7, 8, 9 due up here. The catcher, Cole Rapp, will lead things off. Rapp in the first game had an RBI single and then was 0 for 3. And he pops the first pitch up. First baseman will have it. 1 pitch, 1 out. That'll bring up the DH, Charlie Nelson.
Now batting number 11, designated hitter, Charlie Nelson.
He's hitting for the left fielder, Schoenfelder.
Come on, Caleb.
The righty's pitch. Strike 0-1. Well, the sophomore may have settled in here, right? Got a strikeout to end the last inning and gets a quick pop out here. Swing! Gets some high cheese. It's 0-2. So the righty's next pitch is a kind of half swing. It's going to be an error. And he'll be at first base. I think he made it.
Batting number 17, third baseman, Evan Miller.
So we got an error to get him on. Gugelsberg's not at third. He's at second. He's the one who had that error. I mean, he's at first.
Go, Caleb.
So I told you wrong, I assumed, for the last lineup because didn't get any lineups. As he was running, it's 0-1 to Nelson. I mean, this is Miller. 0-1 to Miller, Evan Miller, number 9 hitter. So a 1-out error allows the runner to get on base. As the pitch. Ooh, he hit him right in the middle of the back. Runners at first and second. And that'll bring up Micah Nelson, who's having kind of a rough day. He did score in the first game in the 9th inning. I will say that. Got safe on an error, but prior to that, he was 0 for 4. The leadoff man who didn't strike out. He flew out 3 times and grounded out once. So he's due. Flew out his first time up here. Swung at the first pitch, popped out to the first baseman. Pitch is outside. Everybody's in thinking they're going to bunt here, but there's 1 out, so I don't know why they would be thinking that. Runners at first and second. I certainly would not have my first baseman playing up on the grass. There's 1 out. I don't know that I'd be doing a sacrifice here. That ball's a chopper. The third baseman charges. He's got 1 play to first base. That does advance the runners. Second and third. And it'll bring up Jack Shapersky. Shapersky had 2 hits in the first game. If he gets 1 here, the Bombers could be up 2-0. Timely hitting is what you need. That's what separates the good from the bad teams as he swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Shapersky steps back in with that right-handed batter's box. He hits this one up in the air. Third baseman will make the catch. For the second straight inning, the Bombers leave runners in scoring position. This time, 2 of them. They've left 4 runners in scoring position over the first 2 innings. Well, let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. There were no hits in the inning. The people got on base on an error and a hit batsman. We go to the top of the third. It'll be 9-1-2 for LeSueur-Henderson in a 0-0 winner-take-all championship game here in Waterville.
As a business owner, you understand the importance of protecting your reputation, workplace, employees, and financial assets. Our team is ready to help yours by creating a custom lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management service to help you stay at the top of your game. Contact your local Federated representative for more information today. Federated Insurance. It's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their Like Magic nationwide parts locator. New and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires. 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-through recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
Well, we get ready here in the third inning to go to the top of the order. Or actually, at the bottom of the order, excuse me. The pitcher is going to hit here, the freshman, Sullivan. The pitch is inside and almost hit him. It's 1-0. So Tyler rocks and delivers. That ball is a chopper foul, and the third base coach does a nice barehanded job. It's 1-1. Head coach for LeSueur-Henderson is Zach Weber. Of course, Bucky Lindo for Cannon Falls. Myers rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. He struck out the last man he faced. You never strike out when you contact Keith Myers, Certified Financial Planning, for any of your financial goals that you'd like to meet. He'll assist you with that. Pitch is low. It's 2-2. No score. We're in the top of the third inning of this winner-take-all game. The pitch, it's a pop-up. Nobody's going to get to this, I don't think. They give it a healthy chase, but no dice, still 2-2. Myers, 25 pitches coming into the inning. Over the first two innings, that's pretty good. He had 52 in the first game. So he's up over 80 now, and the pitch is hit right up the middle. So a leadoff single by the sophomore. Again, too good a pitch with two strikes. And that'll bring up Colton Wilson.
Number 7, Colton Wilson.
We're going to have a courtesy runner come in here for
Waylon Tiki running at first base, number 11.
the pitcher. Waylon Thieke is a sophomore. So runner at first, nobody out. And we'll see what they elect to do here. Third baseman thinks he's going to bunt. He's got the wheels. I'd do it more often than not if I had his wheels. Pitch, the bunt, foul. 0-1. Got to catch the ball with the bat. Not stab at it. As Myers glances to first base, wants to see if he can catch him leaning. The ball, he threw it high, which is what you want to do when you see a guy scoring the bunt. He'll maybe pop it up. 1-1 the count. Myers threw the last 4 innings of the first game, and he's in his third inning here. As he delivers, ball Ball's bunted in the air, and Myers makes the catch. So they're unable to execute the bunt. That'll bring up Peyton Littlejohn, who had a double his last time up. It didn't miss a home run by a lot. It smacked off the fence. So whatever Myers threw him then, don't throw him that now. It was an 0-1 count. The pitch. Ball is called. He tried to hit the inside corner, missed 1-0. I don't think I'd throw this guy anything to hit. As Myers glances to first. Pitch. It's too high. It's 2-0. Well, he certainly doesn't want to give in to him here. Shielding the sun from their eyes is Myers in right field. That ball is hammered again, and it's going to go over the head of Schoenfelder and bounce off the fence. And he's got himself a that the throw came into third, and he just got in there. To the courtesy runner as he spanks another double off the fence. 2-0 count. He was sitting dead red. I would not have thrown him that pitch. So Corbin Gugelsberg goes in. He's got a sac fly to advance Littlejohn over to third. Last time he was up. Sac fly here scores a run. There's one out. Third baseman on the grass, first baseman on the grass. They're thinking squeeze, I guess. The pitch almost hit him. It's 1-0. The count to Gugelsberg. Runners at second and third with one out. Swing, and it's 1-1. Tried to hold up, and he couldn't. 1-1 the count. Bombers have already left a lot of guys stranded in scoring position. They had the bags juiced in the first inning. The pitch. It's popped up. This is not going to advance anybody. It's going to hit on top of the grandstand. 1-2 the count. We're in the third inning of this Section 2AA championship game. Cannon Falls forced a second game with a 6-3 win in the first in extra innings. It was a 9-inning affair. We're in the third inning of this one. No score yet. On the doorstep are the Giants. Runners at second and third with one out. The pitch. Pops it up and out of play. It's 1-2 still. They do have first base open. That would put a force at any base. That's why I wouldn't give this one guy anything to hit. If you walk him, it's not a big deal. And he pops this one up. Right fielder's going to come in. And the second baseman, Yelming, will catch it in shallow center field. For the second out, that'll bring up Jack Miller, who flew out to left field his first time up. Schoenfelder made a nice diving catch out there in left field. Schoenfelder is a sophomore. Trey. A long line of good athletes that were Schoenfelders here in Cannon Falls. The pitch is popped up, and that should get him out of the inning. In foul territory, the third baseman makes it an adventure, but he makes a catch. So they get runners in scoring position, two of them, and they do not score. Two hits in the inning. Bottom of the third. Still no score. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for Cannon Falls in the bottom of the third.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
At J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal. Let J-Mo's Bowl prepare and deliver the food right to you or host an unforgettable graduation open house right there on their property. Access to sand volleyball, darts, bowling, and don't forget Thursdays mean $2 per game bowling and $10 cheeseburger baskets. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 11 to midnight. Closed on Sundays and Mondays. Go to jmosbowl.com for details.
Well, the Twins have gone in a rain delay with Kansas City up in Minneapolis. It's beautiful here in Waterville. As we go to the bottom of the third, it'll be 3, 4, 5 for Cannon Falls in a scoreless game. The righty Sullivan's pitch came sidearm that time and almost hit Ryan Yelming. 1-0 the count. He walked his first time up. The next pitch, swing and a miss. It's 1-1. He's kind of a sidearmer. Sometimes hard to pick up the ball off those guys. There's the righty's next pitch is a base hit. Scalded to left field. So he's on. Leadoff man is on, and Tyler Myers comes up. He singled last in the first inning. We'll see if Bucky tries to play a little small ball here and manufacture a run. In the bottom of the third, Myers looks at his play card, steps in that batter's box, a bit of an open stance, and gets hit right in the arm. He got hit right in the arm. Runners at first and second with nobody out. And that'll bring up Grady Myers, the right fielder. Grady looks at his play card.
Will Montgomery running at first base, number 1.
First baseman is on the grass. Well, if he's bunt here, you're wanting to get two guys in scoring position. He squares the ball. Oh, he almost got hit. And now the ball is lost, and they're going to advance anyway. 1-0 the count, and I guess you would count that a wild pitch to advance him. The catcher had no clue where that ball was, and nobody told him. And that's why the runners were able to advance to second and third. So now the bunt is off, I'm sure, as he swings away and fouls it off. 1-1 the count to Grady Myers. Well, the Bombers have certainly had enough base runners in this game. They have already stranded 5 runners, 4 in scoring position. There's a strike at the knees. It's 1-2. You don't always get that many opportunities in a whole game, let alone the first couple of innings. And the pitch is high and wide, and it's 2-2. Again, the Minnesota Twins are in a rain delay up in the cities. The next offering is way outside. It's 3-2. Still nobody out. Well, I know if I'm Myers, it's got to be in my wheelhouse before I swing here. In the infield's in. He walked him. And it got away from the catcher, and the run scores. So the run scores on a wild pitch. Abram Tennyson comes up, still nobody out. Runners at the corners. The coach comes in to get everybody settled down and on the same page. The Bombers have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. Again, if they win this game, they go to state. If LeSueur-Henderson wins this game, they go to state. It's winner take all. LeSueur-Henderson came into this game needing only one win. The Bombers had to win both these games to advance. Abram Tennyson steps in. The pitch. He bunts it. It's a good one. Third baseman charges, can't pick it up. Uh-oh, they got the runner in trouble coming home. My gosh, he's going to be out. Man, oh man, Montgomery gets out. Tennyson got the bunt down, and the third baseman initially wasn't even going to look to third, but he couldn't pick up the ball, and so as he's picking up the ball, he sees a guy coming down third, and he easily gets him out. So Tennyson's on first at a fielder's choice. Runners at first and second. That goes all the way to the backstop. And runners advance to second and third. Well, you're asking a lot of a sophomore here. I mean, got to win this game to go to state. Runners at second and third. And it was a ball. 2-0. Well, that looked awfully good. Cole Rapp steps in. There's one out, and that was a run that was looking like it was going to score. Pitch is up high. It's 3-0, and he's just having a hard time finding the strike zone. There have been a couple of pitches that look like strikes that were called ball, I will say. But not that one. And not the ones that went to the backstop. As he delivers. Again, it's a walk. Bags are juiced. Third walk. Charlie Nelson will come in, and they're going to have to, it looks like, maybe make a pitching change here. And he's coming out. And again, that's a lot of pressure on a sophomore. As soon as I see his number, I'll tell you who's in. Now pitching for LeSueur-Henderson is going to be Griffin Feeney. He's also a sophomore. So, let's see here. Feeney comes in to pitch. Yeah, I was going to say, it's Griffin Feeney who's pitching here in the third inning. As Sullivan being replaced by Feeney. So they're swapping sophomores here. Again, the Bombers have the bags juiced. For the second time in 3 innings, they had 2 runners left in scoring position last inning. 2 runners left in scoring position in the first inning. I mean, they could have really blown this game wide open. They have not been able to get the timely hit. They've been gifted some stuff here. There's been a couple of walks in the inning. Yelming started with a single, but since then a hit batter and a fielder's choice and 2 walks. The fielder's choice ended up in an out of Will Montgomery, who was running for Tyler Myers, and he got caught in no man's land trying to come home on the bunt by Tennyson. Third baseman initially looked like he wasn't even going to try and throw it home as he was trying to field the ball. He couldn't pick it up. And then he saw him out of a corner of his eye, and it was he was a duck. So Charlie Nelson, the DH, steps in, sitting for the left fielder, Trey Schoenfelder. 1 out. The bag's juiced. High, 1-0. He's got nowhere to put him. A walk means a run. Infield is corners up, middle infield, looking for the double play. Inside, ball 2. Two and 0 the count to the Cannon Falls DH. As he rocks and fires, strike. 2-1. All you do is hit it to a hole, and you get a hit. That's hit towards second base. He flips to second for one. Relay to first is not in time. The run scores. Runner goes to third. Out is Rapp at second. 4-6 for the second out. And Evan Miller steps up with runners at the corners and 2 outs. 2-0 Bombers lead here in the bottom of the third. Righty's pitch almost hit him, and stealing second base is going to be, I think it's Schoenfelder running for himself. I'm going to double check that for you. There's a chopper. That's going to be trouble. Third baseman makes a whoa, he throws it high. 2 runs are going to score on the error on the Miller hit ball. I thought that was going to be trouble right out of the gate, and it was. And the Bombers have a 4-0 lead here in the third. An error got him on. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Micah Nelson. 0 for 2 in this game. Boy, is he ever due. The pitch almost hit him. There goes a throw down to second, and he's in. Bucky getting aggressive here. 1-0 the count to Nelson. So they got another runner in scoring position here with a 1-0 count to Nelson. Feeney's pitch is hit to second base. He stays back on it nicely and is going to throw him out at first. Well, they get 8 men to come to the plate. 4 runs cross the plate. You're not going to believe this. They only had really 1 hit in the inning. And a runner was left in scoring position. They certainly hope that run does not matter. Let's see, there was an error in this inning. It's 4-0 Bombers after 3 complete. As we go to the top of the fourth, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the order. Tyler Myers coming on for his, I think this is his 8th inning of work. Today is 8th inning.
At Community Resource Bank, they're more than just a place to manage your money. They're your neighbors, your supporters, your financial partners. Whether you're starting fresh or planning ahead, the team at Community Resource Bank is ready to help with banking that fits your life. Stop in, say hi, and see why more people are choosing Community Resource Bank. Community Resource Bank, Let's bank together. Member FDIC.
Minnesota Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit minnesotacoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
The first pitch hits Joe Lewis. Man, oh man. So Joe Lewis is hit by a pitch to start the top of the fourth inning. They're having trouble with the intercom thing here again between the pitching coach and the catcher. So the lead runner's on. You just got a 4-0 lead. Last thing you wanted to do was hit the first batter here in the fourth inning. Obviously he didn't do it on purpose, but he barely clipped him. Evan Hoffman steps in, flew out to center his first time up, and it's a strike. That was on the inside corner. Even though he hit the first batter, he still kept it inside. 0-1 the count. Myers throws over to first base, and he did get back. Almost caught him leaning. It's a 4-0 Bomber lead, so if I'm LeSueur-Henderson, I wouldn't be gambling too much right now. These are 7-inning games. You're almost halfway done. The pitch. Swing! Out of this. 0-2 the count. Myers has struck out just one batter in this game. In 4 innings last game, he struck out 6. This is the 4th inning of this game. As he comes to the set, delivers, it's fouled off. 0-2 is still the count to Hoffman. Runner at first, nobody out here in the 4th. 4-0 Bomber lead after a 4-run bottom of the 3rd. Throw over to first again, and back is the runner. 0-2 is the count. You just don't want to throw him a cookie here. Runner gets his lead at first base. And the pitch. It's hit to left center field. Runner's going to go to third. Runner's going to go to third. So we got runners at the corners now. With nobody out. Third baseman's up on the grass here for Dalton Wilson. That ball's hit fairly well. Right fielder will catch it. That'll easily score the run to make it 4-1. Again, a productive out. That's the most impressive thing about this team. Their outs, they've made productive here. Makes it 4-1, and Luke Miller steps in. That's that hit batsman that came home to score. Miller struck out looking in the second inning. That's the only strikeout victim for Myers in this game. He, as I said, struck out over 4 innings. 6 guys. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, let's see, he had 43 pitches coming into this inning. He had 52 in the first. He's over 100 now. This will be his last inning, I'm sure. And we'll see who the Bombers decide to go to next. The pitch. Boy, that looked like a pretty good pitch. Called the ball 1-1. I think it was on the inside corner. 1-1 to count. As he looks over to first base. Missed. 2-1. There's one out. Runner at first. Myers wants to get off the mound with that 3-run lead. As he delivers. And it's hit. Third baseman charges, throws to second for one. Relay to first is not in time. Well, they had to try, right? So the second out is recorded. Fielder's choice puts Miller at first. Bring up Feeney, who came in to pitch for Sullivan. Sullivan had a hit his first time up and was stranded at third base in the third inning, or his courtesy runner was. Feeney, a left-handed hitter, did play the first game. And the first pitch is a ball, 1-0. Now, Myers has got to be getting a little tired. Like I said, he's around 100 pitches, and they had a little half-hour break between games. Doesn't necessarily make you feel limber. Pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. It's 1-1. 2 down here in the fourth inning, and it's a 4-1 Cannon Falls lead. Winner goes to state next week. As the righty delivers. That ball's popped up and out of play. And we're down to 2 strikes, 1-2. The bottom of the fourth, it'll be 2, 3, and 4 for Cannon Falls. Myers, as I said, is a pretty big boy. He threw 18 pitches last inning. Hit the first batter he saw this inning. That guy scored on a sac fly RBI. I mean, these Giants know how to make the most of their outs. As he's going to deliver. That ball's hit to third. Third baseman decides to go across the diamond and throws him out. 1 run does score here in the top of the fourth inning. They do that. It was a hit batsman. They scored the 1 hit. And there was a runner left on base. No errors in this inning. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be hitters 2, 3, and 4 for Cannon Falls, looking for win number 20 and a berth into the state tournament next week. You heard me right. Gordy Kosfeld here at the KDHL Sports microphone on the mighty 920.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond. At J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal. Let J-Mo's Bowl prepare and deliver the food right to you, or host an unforgettable graduation open house right there on their property. Access to sand volleyball, darts, bowling, and don't forget Thursdays mean $2 per game bowling and $10 cheeseburger baskets. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 to midnight, closed on Sundays and Mondays. Go to jmosbowl.com for details.
Well, this young man threw 7 pitches last inning. Feeney, who came in for the other sophomore, who started the game, Sullivan. Still adding up Sullivan's totals for pitches here. So Jack Shapersky will lead things off. He's 0 for 2 in this game. Had 2 hits in the first game against Littlejohn, who's the ace of this LeSueur-Henderson team. Bombers won the first game 6-3 in 9 innings. That's why we're still here so late. And the pitch is a ball. 1-0 to Shapersky. Feeney grips the baseball. Back up on that rubber. Rocks and fires. And it's fouled off the facing of the grandstand. 1-1. Lights have nearly completely overtaken the field here in Waterville. The food here has been awesome. And the pitch almost hit him. It's 2-1. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, the umpire made you move. They don't have that anymore. And I was told that it wasn't the rule when I was a kid either by a veteran umpire, or a veteran coach, I should say, that it has always been at umpire discretion, 3-1 to count. But a guy steps in, throws his elbow out. That should not be allowed. But they allow it these days. The righty's pitch. Strike. So a full count to Shapersky here. He's the first man to bat in the bottom of the fourth. Bombers would love to have another crooked number on the board. They're up 4-1. The pitch. He struck him out. First strikeout for him. And that'll bring up Ryan Yelming. Yelming walked and singled. Hit a 2-run homer in the first inning of the first game. Had a single later in the game. Had 3 of the 6 runs driven in by Ryan Yelming. Going to be a Golden Gopher next year. As the sophomore delivers. Strike. 0-1 to count. Yelming's single last inning came on a 1-1 count. He scored on a wild pitch. A bit of a wiggle action with that teal bat. Swing and a miss. That was a good changeup. 0-2. He fooled him with that pitch. 0-2. His home run against TCU the other night came on a 2-strike count. But it wasn't 0-2, I don't think. Now, Yelming calls for time, and umpire's going to dust off home plate. Then he'll step back in, righty against righty, with 1 out here in the fourth. The pitch missed. 1-2. 1-2 is the count to the right-handed hitting second baseman for the Bombers. The pitch. It's in the dirt. 2-2. He just wants to be able to turn on a pitch in the swing zone. As he gets back up on that rubber. Rocks and fires. And it's in the dirt. 3-2. And they're being very careful with Yelming, and I would be too. As he steps back in. A full count.
Let's go, Nine.
We'll see if he caves into him or not here. He threw a really good changeup earlier. I think that's the pitch I would throw if I was him, but we'll see. Because he's sitting on dead red here.
Come on, Nine.
Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out. He fooled him. He might have taken a little something off that. He went the outside corner. Yelming did swing. So up and down, 2 strikeouts, and that'll bring up Tyler Myers. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. I don't think Myers will probably hit the hill the next inning. He's throwing 57 pitches this game, and he threw 52 in the first, so he's 109. Pitches outside, it's 2-0. So who are the Bombers going to go to next is the question. 2-0 the count. Bit of the pitch is swung on and fouled off. It's 2-1. 2 down. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. Winner of this game goes to state. Right now, the Bombers have a 4-1 lead in the bottom of the fourth. 7-inning game. Feeney's pitch goes all the way to the backstop. It's 3-1. That's his third batter with a 3-ball count. He struck out the other 2, but he's throwing a lot of pitches. The pitch right down Broadway. Let it go by. It's 3-2. Third straight 3-2 count. Top of the fifth, top of the order for LeSueur-Henderson. As he kicks and fires, wide. So let's see. That's his first walk. The other gentleman had 3. So Grady Myers will step up.
Number 1.
Wish I had one of those lights on my hat. Getting dark to read the scorebook here. I'm going to have to use the flashlight on my phone. I can't. The pitch. It's a ball. The throw down to second, and he is out. He's caught stealing. And that ends the fourth inning. There were no hits. There were no runs. Nobody's left on base. There were no errors. We played 4 complete. The Bombers have a 4-1 lead in this game, and they've only got a couple of hits. I'm not kidding. LeSueur-Henderson's got more hits, but it's the runs that count, and the Giants do have a couple of, giant errors.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Owatonna is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletics from Fairway Owatonna.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond, you want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
3-1 is the count to Colton Wilson to start this 5th inning. As he pops up the second one, it's 3-2.
Let's go, 7.
As a righty kicks and fires. That ball's popped up. Third baseman gives chase. And he must have caught it. I couldn't see it on the other side of the dugout. And that's going to be it for Mr. Myers. He's throwing 63 pitches. He threw 52 in the first game. So he's at 115. Well, maybe it won't be it for Mr. Myers.
Now pitching for the Bombers, number 22, Jacob Fitzmeyer.
So coming in to pitch for the Bombers is going to be Jacob Kiffmeyer. He's a senior. Where's number 22 on his uniform? Here in the 5th inning. All right. So Little John will face the senior here first in a 4-1 game. He's hit a couple of doubles here in the pitch. Ooh. 0-1 to count. That was really slow. He had to really wait on that pitch. Maybe that's why they brought him in here. He almost wrenched his back trying to hold back on that one. 0-1 to count. As the senior rocks and delivers. That ball's popped up. It's skied. I mean, really high. Third baseman didn't see it. It's going to be he never saw it. 0-2 the count. In pitching for the Bombers is Jacob Kiffmeyer. As the righty's next pitch is popped up again. And, they're colliding almost. The second baseman and the shortstop. And It ends up in an out.
Brings up number 14, Corbin Guggenberg.
But Corbin Guggenberg steps in. Down to their last 7 outs are the LeSueur-Henderson Giants. 2 down here in the 5th. The pitch. He throws a knuckler, 1-0 the count. How many high school teams have a knuckleball thrower?
Let's go, 1-4.
His next pitch is in the dirt. 2-0 the count. I'm going to be honest, if I was a high school coach, I would teach that to at least one of my pitchers. And here comes his next pitch. Popped up again. 2-1 the count. It hasn't got quite as much movement on it but he hasn't got a big spin rate here as he kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. So the righty's next pitch is fouled off. It's 2-2.
Let's go, Corbin.
Come on, 2-2 the count, the pitch. He turned on an inside pitch. That ball's going way, way back, and it's out. No, it's off the fence. Wow. He's got himself a stand-up double. He just absolutely tattooed it. And that didn't miss a home run by a lot. That would have had the lead.
Brings up number 15, the right fielder, Jack Miller.
So Jack Miller steps up. He's 0 for 2. That was both against Myers, of course. Kipmeyer came on in relief. Myers was at 115 pitches. There are 2 outs here as he half-heartedly swings. It's a strike. 0-1. If you're the Bombers, you're hoping that he only has to go through the order once here because he doesn't throw super hard. And that's what you're counting on here, I think. Throw their timing off. Kip Myers' next pitch in the dirt. 1-1 the count. There are 2 outs here in the 5th inning. The Bombers are up 4-1. As the righty's taking a long time here with a runner on base. There's a strike. 2-2 the count. Excuse me, 1-2 the count. So if you're Kipmeyer, you just don't want to give him anything to hit here. He's got 2 strikes on him. That runner in scoring position is the second run that would have that lead. As he delivers home, and the ball is hit, but it's weakly hit, and the first, he throws to first, and Kipmeyer, who bobbled the ball, gets him out of first base. He's a pretty excited lad. I know I would be too. They do collect a hit, but no runs, and they leave a runner in scoring position. There were no errors. We have played 4.5 innings. It's 4-1 in favor of...
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Todd G. Jewelry diamond.
Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault is a proud sponsor of all area athletics. Are you ready for your game day party? From USDA choice steaks and fresh produce to snacks and delicious meat and cheese trays, Fairway has everything you need to fuel your crew. Shop online for easy curbside pickup or check out their weekly ad in store. They're open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. for all your grocery needs. Good luck to all area athletes from Fairway Meat and Grocery in Faribault.
Well, we go to the bottom of the 5th. Bombers would love to pad their 3-run lead. We got hitters 5, 6, and 7 stepping up. Against the sophomore Feeney. Grady Myers will lead things off. He's a right fielder. The senior's been hit by a pitch and walked. So he's been on base twice. Where's number 9? His uniform number is his position number. As the righty rocks and fires, swings and fouls it off the catching, protecting. 0-1. Might have got a piece of the umpire, too. 0-1. As the righty's next pitch is too low. 1-1 to count. He hits the next one. Third baseman charges. He's going to throw across the diamond, and they got him. That was a nice play by the third baseman. Dalton Wilson is the third baseman. Was the DH earlier. So let's see here. Abram Tennyson steps in. He's pitch is inside, 1-0. He was safe on an error his last time up and scored, and he struck out in the first inning. 4-1, Bombers lead it. The next offering is reached down and hit it towards second base, and he will throw him out at first. 2 down. In the top of the 6th, it'll be 5, 6, 7 in the order for LeSueur-Henderson. We're down to the last 6 outs. Cole Rapp steps in. He walked his last time up and popped out to first base. Oh my, it's a strike call at the ankles. 0-1 to count. Man, was that a low pitch. 0-1. My, oh my. And he says, I got hit on the arm. Umpire says, go to first base. Charlie Nelson will step in. The DH.
Second designated hitter, Charlie Nelson.
Nelson's the designated hitter. The pitch is fouled off. 0-1 the count. 2 down, runner at first base. A 3-run lead does not feel all that comfortable, frankly. If you're a Bomber fan. The pitch is hammered. It's a base hit. First hit in a while. Runners at first and second. That'll bring up Evan Miller, the number 9 hitter, who's been on base both times he's been up. He's been hit by a pitch and safe on an error. There are 2 down, runners at first and second. Bombers have left a lot of guys on base in this game. I mean a lot. And a lot of them in scoring position. Hopefully they won't regret that. The pitch is wide. 1-0. Coming into this inning, this young man had 25 total pitches, 15 of them strikes. His inning plus work. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Miller takes a deep sigh, steps back in, taps that plate. Little wiggle action with the bat. He went straight away in the box, right on top of the plate. Swing way late, and it's 1-2. One and two, the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Bombers are in danger of stranding more here. As from the set, he delivers. And bending down and hitting it. Shortstop will throw it over to first, and they got him. Well, the Bombers leave 2 more runners on base. One of them in scoring position. There were no errors. There was 1 hit. And no runs. We go to the top of the 6th. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the order for LeSueur-Henderson down to their last 6 outs. The Bombers lead 4-1 here on KDH.
If you want an electric motor repaired right the first time, then take it to Cannon Electric Motor in Cannon Falls. Over 3 decades experience will be put to work for you. Cannon Electric Motor is emergency service offered with a 24-hour or less turnaround. If you want fast, reliable service at fair prices, call Cannon Electric Motor, 507-263-5332. That's 507-263-5332.
Open the door and step into your financial future. At Merchants Bank, their doors are open to help you choose the path to your financial dreams. Whether it's a first savings account, a new home, or planning for retirement, they help make it happen. They've been supporting financial dreams like yours for over 150 years. Merchants Bank, the door to your financial dreams. Start your relationship with them today at merchantsbank.com/open the door. Equal housing lender.
Well, Myers started this game and went, let's see here, 39-6 is 40, 39-3 is 42, and he had 63 pitches in this game, and 52 in the first game. And Kip Myers came out of relief and threw to 3 batters last inning. First pitch is hit to left field. He just slapped it out to left field, did Joe Lewis. So the leadoff single puts LeSueur-Henderson in business here. Evan Hoffman steps in. See if they try to manufacture. They'd like to get this to, well, they'd like to take the lead, of course, but if they could get this to a 1-run game going into the 7th, that would be ideal. The pitch is a ball, 1-0. Kipmeyer last inning faced 3 batters through 10 strikes and 3 balls. Throw over to first, back as a runner. It's a 3-1 Bomber lead here in the top of the 6th. Bombers let the bags juiced in the first inning. As he misses again, it's 2-0. And the tension might be tightening here on the Mr. Kipmeyer. He obviously wants to bring him home. The pitch. He missed again. It's 3-0. Three and 0 is the count. The pitch right down Broadway, and of course he's taken all the way at 3-1. Hoffman was singled back in the 4th inning off Myers. And he flew out to center field his first time up. The big pitch here for Kipmeyer.
Let's go, 5.
With that tying run at the plate. Strike. 3-2. You'd really like to not go any deeper than the bottom of the order here in this inning if you're the Bombers.
Come on, 5.
The pitch. He hit him. Seriously. Runners at first and second, nobody out. The tying run is at the plate in Dalton Wilson. Sacrifice fly RBI and a double. Double here makes it a 1-run game.
Let's go, 6.
Kipmeyer throws to second base, but he's back. All the players from both teams are up on the fence, leaning and watching this game. A lot of tension in the air. 4-1 Bomber lead. Nobody out. He bluffs a throw to second. The pitch. It's hit to third. Third baseman steps on the bag, throws across the diamond, and it's over the head. Here comes a runner to third. So the step on the bag retires the guy coming to third, but he airmails it. So for an error, Wilson is on the error on the third baseman. We got runners at the corners with 1 out. And there's no double play possibility here unless it's unorthodox. Runners at second and third. The pitch is in the dirt, 1-0. Well, if he walks him, you got to force it any base. I'd be maybe tempted to do that. You got 8 and 9 coming up. There's one out. Kind of like the force at any base myself. The pitch. It's hit, foul. 1-1 the count. To Luke Miller. Right-handed hitter. And all these guys are right on the plate. No wonder so many guys are getting hit. The pitch. I mean, their arms are right over the plate. Foul ball, 1-2. Kipmeyer has not had a strikeout. He could sure use one here. He just doesn't want to throw a wild pitch. It's hit right back to him. He looks the runner back to third. That's smart. Throws him out of first base. 2 down, and that'll bring up Gabe. Well, it's just going to be Feeney who's now pitching. So down to their last 4 outs, LeSueur-Henderson. There's a great play by Kipmeyer there to look the runner back to third. Textbook. Good fundamentals there. This is the 6th inning. These are 7-inning games. The Bombers are open. They don't have a bottom of the 7th. Pitch is a strike. 0-1 to Feeney. With 2 down and runners at second and third. Solid single here. Makes it a 1-run game. Which is exactly what I'm sure the Giants wanted. Well, they'd like to take the lead, but I'm saying if you're not going to take the lead, 1 run going into the 7th is where you want to be. Pitch. Swing on this. 0-2. Kipmeyer's a strike away from getting out of a jam here that started with a single and then a hit batter. Big, huge, massive pitch is coming. Swing, he got him! Kipmeyer's first strikeout comes with runners at second and third. They do collect a hit. There was an error, and nobody scores. He ended up with runners on second and third. So 2 runners were left. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It'll be the top of the order for the Cannon Falls Bombers. Trying to get to the state tournament next week. They could get some insurance.
Discover the finest jewelry collection in southern Minnesota, right in downtown Canyon at Todd G. Jewelry. With an extensive selection to suit every style and budget, you'll find everything from timeless watches and elegant jewelry to unique money clips and more. Personalize your gift with a custom engraving. Add a name, a special message, or both to make it truly one of a kind. Because you don't want just any diamond. You want a Taji Jewelry diamond.
As a business owner, do you have a game plan in place to stay focused on safety and preventing claims? Let our team help support your business. Federated Insurance offers a customizable lineup of industry-specific coverages and risk management services to help you continue your winning streak. At Federated Mutual Insurance Company, it's our business to protect yours. Rated A+ Superior by AM Best Company.
Well, the Bombers have left 8 runners on base, 6 of them in scoring position. They certainly hope that doesn't come back to haunt them here. As we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, and again, if there's no bottom of the 7th, the Bombers will have won. Coming into this game, LeSueur-Henderson needed 1 win to gain state, and Cannon Falls needed to sweep, and they're 3 outs away from doing just that. Micah Nelson will lead things off. He's 0 for 3 today and in this game, and he got on base 1 time and scored in the first game, but other than that, some offers as well. He's kind of due. The leadoff hitter for the Bombers. Normally does a nice job setting the table. And the pitch is a strike. 0-1. In the bottom of the 7th, it'll be the top of the order for LeSueur-Henderson. As the righties pitch. Squared to bunt and still went after it. Was wide. It's 0-2. He did that on his own, I'm pretty sure. 0-2 the count. There's the righties pitch. Ooh, he just missed. 1-2 the count. That was an awful close pitch to take. Nelson has not struck out yet today, and in this game. I don't think he did the first either, for that matter. In the pitch, he struck out now. I jinxed him. That is this young man's 3rd strikeout. And we'll bring up Jack Shapersky. He struck out the last time he was up. And is 0 for 3 in this game. Had 2 hits in the first game. The Bombers won in extra innings. Pitch goes to the backstop, 1-0. Tyler Myers ended the first game, started this game. And Kiffmeyer, Sr., has come on to pitch the last couple of innings, and the pitch almost hit him. I don't know how it didn't. It's 2-0. And so many guys step right near the plate or hovering over it. But he's not. He's away from the plate a little ways. As the pitch. Here's a ball. 3-0. Again, Yelming is on deck. Had a 2-run homer in the first game. Had 3 RBI in the first game of the 6 runs scored. He does have a single and scored in this game. He's called it a strike. Outside corner. Taking 1 step toward first with Shapersky, and you really don't want to do that. The pitch. That was a ball. So let's see here. That's this guy's second walk. The other guy had 3 walks. And that'll bring up Ryan Yelming. He struck out his last time up. Runner at first with 1 out here in the 6th inning. As the righties pitch, here's a strike call. And again, it looked low and wide. 0-1 the count. You can hear even the LeSueur-Henderson fans reacting to that one. 0-1. He couldn't have hit that with a broom. The pitch is up high. It's 1-1. Elming looks at his play card. The runner at first and one out. I highly doubt they're going to ask him to do anything but swing away here. The pitch is wide. 2-1. Bombers would love to get a couple runs here. Going into that seventh, bottom of this inning. The top of the seventh. And that's wide. It's 3-1. They're just being very careful with him, and I would be too. One swing, and they got a 5-run lead. The pitch. He went after it. 3-2 is the count. Has fouled it off to the backstop. He's looking at his play card again. I don't know what would you put on here? Attack the ball. And it has to be a strike and swing at it. Milming's going to stretch out here. Full count. Runner at first. One out here in the bottom of the sixth inning. And these are 7-inning games. He walked him. Third walk for Feeney. Sixth walk of a Bomber today. You don't win a lot of games with 6 walks. So runners at first and second, one out, and that'll bring up Tyler Myers. He walked his last time up, was hit by a pitch, and singled. So he's been on base every time he's been up in this game. Was the starting pitcher in this game and got the win in the first game. The pitch is fouled off. 0-1. Myers would be the winning pitcher of this game too if they hold on and do it. If you tell your kids and grandkids and great-grandkids, and the pitch is hit. Foul on third baseline. 0-2 to Tyler Myers. He's had a long day. He's got to be a tired boy, man. 115 pitches over 8 innings. And now he's been playing shortstop. As he steps back in. This game started at 7:49. It's about 2 hours old. The pitch. Pops it up. It hits the grandstand roof, and it's 0-2. Again, the top of the order for LeSueur-Henderson in the top of the 7th inning. And even if they were to take a lead or tie, the Bombers get a shot in the bottom of the 7th. But they don't want to have to go to a bottom of the 7th. That ball's attacked. And the shortstop is going to throw out the runner going to third. 6-5. Fielder's choice. Runner at first. Runner at second. 1 out. 2 outs now. And Grady Meyer steps in. He grounded out his last time up. He's walked and he's been hit by a pitch. So he's been on base 2 of the 3 times he's been up. When the Bombers could really use another insurance run, or maybe 2. And that ball's hit towards second. He ranges. Oh, he bobbles it down. He bobbled it. Could be an error. Loads the bases for Abram Tennyson. An extra bagger here would clear the bases. With 2 outs, you would think they'd be off and running, right? Abram definitely capable of doing that. If he could attack this ball and hit it off the fence, it would be a 7-1 lead. There's a righty's pitch. Ooh, he overthrew that one. 1-0. 1-0 the count to Tennyson. He rocks and delivers. Too low. 2-0. Again, bags are juiced. Even one more run would feel pretty darn good going into the 7th. They can get a wild pitch here. Bags have been juiced 3 times in this game by the Bombers. All the walks haven't helped matters. And the pitch, strike right down Broadway. 2-1 the count. That's probably the best pitch he's going to see. 2-1. Had the hitters count, and he watched it. There's a ball. They got nowhere to put him. If he walks him, it's a run. So if you're Tennyson, you do not swing unless it's in your wheelhouse. 3-1 the count. This is a big pitch. He walked him. Run comes in. He gets an RBI for that. It brings up Cole Rapp, and the coach coming out to talk. Now 5-1. Looks like we're going to bring in another pitcher. Bags are juiced again. While they do that, we'll do
business,
this.
Time is money. Grinnell Mutual and Visa Spring Guard Mutual Business Insurance is designed to get you back in business as soon as possible after a loss. Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company and Visa Spring Guard Mutual offers many specialized coverage sure to fit your unique insurance needs. Call to review your coverages and get a competitive quote. Call Mark Schulquist or Tanner Carlson at the Nelson Insurance Agency today in Cannon Falls. 507-263-3812.
Now more than ever, we all need help with our finances. Keith Myers Financial Services of Cannon Falls is a certified financial planner, chartered life underwriter, and chartered financial consultant. Keith and his team listen to client concerns, implement a plan to address them. He specializes in wealth management and retirement planning in the historic Schofield Building downtown, or visit online at keithmyers.com. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Specialty Personnel Services can solve both sides of work-related problems. For employees, they can put you to work in a short period of time with employers that are in need of your skills. For you employers, Specialty Personnel Services has a list of potential employees that have the skill set to excel on your company's team. Don't waste time chasing want ads. Let the professionals work for you. They do specializing in construction and manufacturing jobs. Specialty Personnel Services in Owatonna. Call 451-5773. In Austin, 433-5570.
Well, the Bombers would love to get a hit here. Would put a crooked number on the board. Give them a healthy lead going into the 7th. It's never over till all the outs are recorded in baseball. That's the beauty of this game. You can't stall. It's 21 outs. Rapp will be the first man that Gugelsberg is going to face. He's a right-hander, and he delivers. The ball. Wide, 1-0. Bases are loaded. Another walk would bring in another run. As the righty kicks and delivers, and he fouls it off. Straight back, 1-1 the count. There are 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Again, the top of the order for LeSueur-Henderson in the top of the 7th. As the righty delivers. Strike called. It looked like a low pitch. 1-2 the count. Well, Rapp's had some timely hits. See if we can get one here. Well, this is a big pitch in this game as he delivers way wide. Overthrew that one. It's 2-2. 2-2 the count to the right-handed hitting catcher. As he kicks and fires. And he misses again. It's 3-2. He's got nowhere to put him. He's got to throw a strike. And again, if you're Rapp, if it's in the strike zone, you got to hammer it. And if it's not, you get an RBI. There comes the payoff pitch. And he gets it off the shortstop into left field. 1 run scores. Another run scores. Lindo's got the windmill for the other one coming in, and he scores. The throw down to seconds into center field, and he might come all the way around and score 2. Coach Lindo's waving him home. Here comes the throw into the infield, and he scores. Wow! Not only do they clear the bases, not only did they clear the bases, but the guy who hit the ball, and I'm going to give him a hit, it's going to be a hit and an error, will score. Actually, there might have been 2 errors on that play. And that was a smash to the shortstop. So I'm not giving him that error. But there were 2 errors there as the pitch is outside. And boy, does that help. 9-1 is now the score as they scored 5 runs in this inning. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. That's the worst possible thing that could happen if you're the Giants. Not only were the bases loaded, they were emptied in a heartbeat. The pitch is a ball. Bucky Lindo might need shoulder surgery. He was windmilling all the way around. Everybody came around, including the guy who hit the ball. The pitch is wide. 2-1. Well, again, like I said, the game's not over till the final out's recorded. You certainly got to feel a whole lot better if your Cannon Falls up by 8 going into the 7th than if you were up by just a couple. I think they saw lightning somewhere, and that's what they're talking about. Or no, somebody's got their lights on top of the hill, so they want them to shut them off or get out of here. So we can finish this game. The outfielders were saying, hey, we can't see with the lights on, the headlights. You know, those halogen lights are blinding. When you're driving, they're blinding too. And the pitch, swing into this. Well, a strikeout ends the inning, but boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The Bombers score 5 runs. Yeah, they had an error. They had a couple errors. And nobody was left on base. But I kind of made up for all the runners they did leave on base prior to that. And Kipfire has himself an 8-run lead going into the bottom of the 7th. You heard me right. Bombers might be state tournament
Minnesota
bound.
Coaches Incorporated is proud to transport teams, athletes, cheerleaders, and coaches, getting you to the game all season long. Since the 1930s, they've been your trusted full-service charter planner, serving local communities with safe, reliable travel. From private charters and school trips to tour groups, sports teams, and church outings, they've got you covered. Minnesota Coaches Incorporated. Full-service travel with peace of mind. Visit MinnesotaCoaches.com or call 507-334-5121 today.
Summer savings are heating up at Cashwise Foods. This week, pick up Just Bare chicken breasts or tenders, 14 to 18-ounce packages, just $4.99. Fresh 16-ounce strawberries are only $2.99. And don't miss this week's item of the week, a dozen Food Club large eggs for just 49 cents with a digital coupon. Stock up and save big and make the most of summer meals with fresh deals from Cashwise.
Only Cashwise Foods.
Well, we go to the top of the 7th inning. The Bombers are open. There's no bottom of the 7th. They're up by 8 runs, 9-1. Colton Wilson will lead things off against Jacob Kipmeyer, whose first pitch is a ball. 1-0. Kipmeyer came on in relief. In the 5th inning. He misses again. It's 2-0. You just want to throw strikes here. You got an 8-run lead. Throw it down the middle of the plate. You just want to record 3 outs before they can get 8 runs. Strike. 2-1 the count to Wilson, who's 0 for 3 today in this game. He had a couple of infield hits in the first game. I'm surprised this guy doesn't bunt. He's got good wheels. The pitch. Oh, he's trying to aim it, and it's missed. It's 3-1. You really like to get that first out of the inning. You get big innings to get the first guy on. And he's called it a strike. Wilson was going to run to first. Nope, it's a strike. 3-2. Now, if you're Kipmeyer, you just got to challenge him. Throw it right down. Make him make a play. Don't walk him. As he kicks and delivers. Strike 3 called. He watched it go by. Second strikeout and 2 in a row here by Kipmeyer. Peyton Littlejohn steps in. Well, you can't hit an 8-run homer. He's got 2 doubles in this game. Last time, he was the first guy that this young man faced, and he popped him out. As Kipmeyer stands tall in that rubber with 2 outs away from a state tournament berth. A strike at the knees. 0-1. Little John's reaction was not a good one there. He kind of looked away and he thought it was too low. Here comes the next offering. Almost hit him. It's 1-1. Again, you're not going to hit an 8-run homer, so just throw the cookie over the plate. Hope he pops out somewhere. As he rocks and delivers. That ball's popped up, and it's going to be out of play. So they're down to their last strike with Littlejohn and 2 outs away from the state tournament of the Bombers. As he kicks and fires. Right in there, strike three. Oh, Little John jumps up and down in disbelief. And the umpire wasn't too happy about that. Another strikeout looking, and that brings up the last hope for LeSueur-Henderson. Gugelsberg is now the pitcher, steps in. The Bombers are an out away from the sweep and the state tournament next week in the Granite City. As a kick and deliver, and he almost hit him, 1-0. Again, you have an 8-run lead, just throw it over the plate. You don't have to be too fine here in the pitch. He hit him. You didn't want that.
Brings up number 15.
That'll bring up Jack Miller. Jack Miller's 0 for 3. Still down to their last out are the LeSueur-Henderson Giants. Kipmeyer, the senior, on the hill for Cannon Falls, trying to end this game. Pitch is wide. It's 1-0. Just throw it to the catcher. It's all he's got to do. The pitch is a strike. 1-1. The first two were looking strikeouts this inning. As he comes to the set, and the pitch, it's hit, and it's going to be a flare to the outfield. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. The hope still there. Joe Lewis steps in.
There will be an awards ceremony honoring both teams after the game.
Lewis was hit by a pitch and scored the only run of this game for LeSueur-Henderson back in the 4th inning. And he has singled and also hit a liner to short. There are 2 outs. You just got to record 1 out. The Bombers are heading state. They're 8-run lead. Ball is hit. Foul. 0-1. Lewis got a hit to start the last inning and ended up being retired trying to get to third base. Oh, 0-1 the count to Joe Lewis. And the righty's pitch. High. 1-1. Just 1 out is all the Bombers need. 1 out. Lewis takes a deep side, step back in. He's right on top of the plate. I mean, right on top of the plate. Pitch is step back. That should be left to left, and it's out. The Bombers win. The Bombers win. The Bombers win. Schoenfelder catches the ball to left field, and the Bombers do not allow any runs. There was 1 hit in this 7th inning, and 2 runners were left, one of them in scoring position. We will have your final line totals. Cannon Falls is your Section 2 AA champion, doing what they had to do. They had to sweep LeSueur-Henderson today in order to go to state, and that's exactly what they did.
At J-Mo's Bowl in Faribault, you always strike a great meal. Let J-Mo's Bowl prepare and deliver the food right to you, or host an unforgettable graduation open house right there on their property. Access to sand volleyball, darts, bowling, and don't forget Thursdays mean $2 per game bowling and $10 cheeseburger baskets. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 11 to midnight, closed on Sundays and Mondays. Go to jmosbowl.com for details. Join Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, a proud partner of Grinnell Mutual, in supporting area students as they work toward a successful future. Through athletics and activities, they're learning the value of hard work, leadership, and teamwork, lessons that last long after the final buzzer. That's something we can all appreciate, a policy of working together. The staff at Vasa's Spring Garden Mutual Insurance Company, along with Grinnell Mutual, are proud to support local students and look forward to seeing many of you in the stands this season.
What an incredible accomplishment the Bombers just did. I mean, it's not easy to sweep a team. They throw their ace the first game, but they do pick up the win. Still figuring your line totals here.
For LeSueur, number 1, Caleb Sullivan. Number 2, Liam.
They're giving up the runner-up medals to the second place LeSueur-Henderson Giants. See here, Cannon Falls left 8 runners on base, 6 in scoring position in this game. They had 1 error.
Number 6, Dalton Wilson.
They only had 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Scored 9 runs. In all them walks. A couple of hit batters did not help matters any for LeSueur-Henderson, who clearly ran out of pitching. They tried to throw a couple of sophomores, and it just didn't work. And the Bombers had a senior come off after Tyler Myers came out, the junior, after throwing 8 innings over the 2 games. They brought in Jacob Kiffmeyer, a senior, off the bench, and he closed it out for the Bombers. Tyler Myers gets the win in both games, and Kiffmeyer, I'm sure, will get awarded a save for that second one. But the Cannon Falls Bombers are heading to the state tournament, as getting the runner-up trophy here are the LeSueur-Henderson Giants. Got a really good team. I really like the way they productive outs. And they have 4 seniors on this team who are now getting their pitchers taken. There are 6 seniors on the Cannon Falls team who will be heading to the state tournament next week. And I'm sure we'll be there to bring it to you. It's a bit of a haul up to St. Cloud. So never fear, KDHL Radio will be there. Never fear, KDHL Radio will be there.
Number 6, Cole Rapp. Number 7, Beck Swanson. Number 8,
Now's a fine time for me to get disconnected.
Number 9, Grady Myers. Number 10, Abram Tennyson. Number 11, Charlie Nelson. Number 13, Tyler Myers. Number 16, Rylan Berg. Number 17, Evan Miller. Number 19, Lucas Olson. Number 20, Jack Shabursky. Number 21, Krista Gary.
They're giving the medals to the Bombers, who are the champions.
Number 23, Ashley Wells. And number 33, Schoenfelder. Managers, Charlie Roosted and Brett Roosted. Handing out the awards were Coach Bucky Lindau and A.B. Rita Olson. The assistant coaches, Keith Myers, Quentin Lindau, Tyler Quinlan. Head coach, Bucky Lindau. Congratulations again to the Cannon Falls Bombers. Good luck at skating at St. Cloud this next weekend. Thank you everybody for coming.
Again, the Cannon Falls Bombers are state tournament bound as they win this one by a score of 9-1. They had only 4 hits, committed 1 error, 8 hits and 4 errors by LeSueur-Henderson. They won the first game 6-3 in a 9-inning thriller. 9-inning thriller. 6-3 was the final score there. That's the final score there. 6-3. 6-3 was the final score in the first game. 9-1 the final score in the second affair. Big thank you to all the super people who made our broadcast possible. Keith Meyer Certified Financial Planning. As we're going to roll on out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you can join us next week. No, that's not what I wanted. Hopefully this will get me where I want to go. Big thank you to Nelson Insurance for bringing you our pitch counts tonight. A super big thank you to the folks at Liberty Tax Service and Kennedy Russman Law Office out of Cannon Falls. Harley's Auto Salvage in Faribault. They'll be rolling us out of here, and then we'll head back to KDHL Radio for some more classic country.
In Cannon Falls, success is built on dedication, teamwork, and showing up when it matters most. That's why Kennedy and Rusum Law Offices is proud to support Bomber baseball. From practices and road trips to big moments on the field, these student athletes represent our community with pride. They're proud to cheer them on throughout the season and wish the Bombers continued success. Kennedy and Rusum Law Offices. Trusted legal representation serving Cannon Falls and surrounding communities. Learn more at mpkennedylaw.com.
Liberty Tax Service wants to wish the Cannon Falls Bomber baseball team the best of luck. And when it comes to preparing your taxes, they're here to help you hit a home run too. Kelly and the rest of the team at Liberty Tax in Cannon Falls are your local tax advisors, available to provide assistance with all of your income tax needs. Good luck, Cannon Falls Bomber baseball team, from your friends at Liberty Tax Service in downtown Cannon Falls.
Harley's Auto Salvage has been in business over a half-century, serving people through their like-magic nationwide parts locator, new and used auto parts. Check out their large supply of new and used tires, 30-day warranty on electronics, 60-day warranty on all motors and transmissions, with extended warranties available.
Cody here with Harley's Auto Salvage. Haven't been here in a while? Stop in and check out our drive-through recycling building. You can recycle your aluminum cans, copper, brass, and metal. And of course, we're always here to help you get that newer used auto part. Harley's Auto Salvage.
There are two types of business owners, those who are busy and those who want to be busy. Toast is designed for both, with tools to keep you humming and help turn grind into growth. That's how you turn busy into business. Toast, built for busy.
Today on the pod, we're talking to Megan, trapeze artist and Scratchers enthusiast. So, Megan, what do you like about playing Scratchers?
Well, they're easy to play when I'm hanging around.
Oh, okay. Like when you're relaxing?
No, like when I'm hanging on the trapeze. I swing upside down, then do a quadruple somersault, all while playing Scratchers. Watch this. Ta-da!
Unbelievable.
I know, right?
Scratchers from the California Lottery. A little play can make your day. Please play responsibly. Must be 18 years or older to purchase player claim.